But now the Fed came out and surprised a lot of people with its language. It basically said, if we don't get evidence soon of a big pickup in the economy, a sustainable increase in the economy, that the Fed is going to have to take action. And of course, the only tool in its arsenal is to print money and buy bonds and try to goose the economy with the same monetary stimulus that created the problem. In fact, that's how I know that the Fed is going to do QE3. The Fed is saying that if we don't get a quick turnaround in the economy, they're going to do QE3. Well, we're not going to get a turnaround in the economy. In fact, the Fed has made that impossible. As long as the Fed is artificially stimulating the economy with cheap money, it will never recover. Therefore, the Fed is going to have to continuously stimulate it if it's going to stimulate the economy if it doesn't grow, because it can't grow as long as it's stimulating. So it's a self-perpetuating spiral. I've compared it to trying to put out a fire with gasoline, and you're claiming that, well, you're going to pour as much gasoline on the fire as it takes, and until the fire goes out, you're going to keep putting more gasoline on. Well, it's never going to go out because the gasoline only feeds the fire and it gets bigger. Well, that's what happens with our economy. The QE fuels all the malinvestments that underlie the economy and that are preventing it from growing. In fact, they might as well put QE4 there or QE5. I've been saying we're going to have more QEs than Rocky movies, because I know as long as we're doing QE, we'll never recover, and that guarantees more QE until ultimately the supreme casualty in all this is a complete collapse of the dollar. The real sovereign debt crisis that's coming, the real currency crisis that's coming, is not the one everybody's worried about in Europe, but the one nobody's worried about in the United States. Now, we did